In the heart of Kokoland, where the sun dipped into the horizon like a fiery blade, the villagers whispered tales of Adansa, the cursed one returning. Her mother's life was claimed in childbirth, and her father vanished like a ghost when she was just 2 winters old. The villagers believed Adansa vanished too, only to reappear 18 years later, like a specter from the shadows. When Adansa returned to Kokoland, King Amoah summoned her for spiritual purification, because they believed she was a cursed girl looking back to what happened to her entire family. Adansa, daughter of darkness, Chief Amoah bellowed, his voice like thunder, come forth and face the rituals of purification. But Adansa stood tall, her eyes flashing like stars in the night. I will not be swayed by your superstitions, Chief Amoah. I am not the monster you make me out to be. The chief's face twisted in rage. Then you shall be an outcast, Adansa. No one shall speak to you. No one shall help you. You shall live on the fringes of our society, like the witch you are. And so, Adansa lived alone. Her only solace the forest and its creatures. But fate had other plans. One fateful day, while gathering firewood, Adansa encountered Amoah, a young man bitten by a poisonous snake. She saved his life, and they forged an unlikely friendship. Meeting in secret. Adansa, you are a mystery, an enigma, Amoah said, his eyes filled with wonder. Why do the villagers fear you so? Adansa's smile was like a moonlit night. They fear what they do not understand, Amoah. But you see beyond the whispers and the shadows. Years passed, and the king announced his son's upcoming marriage ritual activities. All maidens of Kokoland presented themselves to be chosen. But Prince Amoah refused, claiming he had already chosen his bride, Adansa. Father, I will not be swayed, the prince said, his voice firm. Adansa is the one I want, the one I need. The king's face turned red with rage. You will not marry a witch, a cursed one. It is forbidden. The king planned for Adansa to be kidnapped and killed, but fate had other plans. Adansa's prophetic dream warned her, and she escaped. Yet, every path she took led her back to the village, resigned to her fate. She stood tall, only to be captured and presented to the king in the palace. The king condemned Adansa to death without even a glance. But Queen Amoah, seeing Adansa's face, revealed a long-hidden truth. Wait, my king, do not strike yet. This woman, Adansa, she is our daughter, our flesh and blood. The king shouted. How? The queen with tears explained that she gave birth to a girl, but to keep the promise she made to the king of giving him a son for the kingship, she swapped the girl with Adansa's supposed father, who understood the need for the queen to get a boy. This issue worried the wife so much to the extent that she passed on. The king's world crumbled. His own guards had been ordered to kill Adansa years ago, but she had escaped, growing up in a distant village. Now, his daughter stood before him, sentenced to death. Adansa, my child. The queen wept. I am so sorry. So sorry for the pain we have caused you. Adansa's eyes flashed like stars. You should be sorry, woman. You should be sorry for the lies, the deceit, the pain. The king fell to his knees. His crown asked you, my daughter. Forgive me, I was blind. Blind to the truth. Adansa's voice was like a gentle breeze. I forgive you, man, but know this. I will not be silenced. I will not be hidden. I am Adansa, daughter of Kokoland, and I will rise above the whispers and the shadows. The whole village were in celebration of this wonderful reunion. Meanwhile, Prince Amoah were away in the forest hunting. not knowing what was actually happening in the village. My questions are, what will be his fate? Will the king still accept him as prince? Will the villagers see him as their next king? Will the marriage still come on? Stay tuned for the next episode.